So now we are going to solve a new question and config maps and secrets. So that is 40th question, that is create pod using config map app config. Key should be database URL as environment DB URL and secret DB credentials keys as environment vars and config map mounted at slash config. So let's solve this. I just noted it down here. Okay, what are all the things we need? Now I need a pod first to create, right? So let me first create a pod. Okay, create pod, or I can just use run my pod. Um, hyphen image equals to hyphen image equals to nginx 1.2 hyphen hyphen dryden equals to client hyphen uh yaml my pod dot yaml. So the pod is not created, it is saved. The configuration is saved into mypod.yaml. Now inside this mypod.yaml, I need to edit it to add the config map and secrets which are not yet created. So let's create them. If we see create config map and I give it as my config map one hyphen from literal, or you can also give from file or from environment file. So equals to what is the key they are asking is db url, and the create config map name is also they have given us to create for app config, and now I want to give the database URL as Postgres. Let me give this. Let's say in the question they have specified this is the URL you need to create, and that's it. I'll just create it now, and similarly, I need to use for the secrets as well. Remember that for the secret we need to use generic or TLS, or there will be like other options as well, but for normally for any other base 64 encoding for the data we use generic, and we can as usual use from literal, and I need to store username as admin, and also there should be under literal whose password equals to password. I need to give a name for the secret, right? So what they have specified in this is DB credentials. Okay, so now this secret is created, and I need to use this inside the pod. So I just do vi my pod, and under the containers we will be editing it here. So there is uh, examples like envFrom or env. So, I just nice. Okay, so now I need to use this envFrom. Oopsie, it's not copied properly. Okay, env. Inside the env, I need to give a name which will be of any name like okay dbURL, right? They have specified that it should be a name of db URL, and I have to get the value from. So yeah, you can use the same, like both are same. uh, Value from ConfigMap ref. Okay, so then there is a name for that config map, which will be name, and that is app config, uh, because that's what we have created, I think. And key will be database URL. So if we remember, we have created with this key value, we want to specify only name of that config map and key. I think so. There should be a tab here and here as well. Now I have specified the environment uh, related for config map. I want to do for the secrets as well. So I'll do environment from. There is a keyword for envFrom as well. So I'll just query it. So there is a environment from, and since this is only for the config map ref, what I will do environment from secrets is what I will search for, and so here if we have any example, no, uh, let me search from here, no, or distribute secrets, yes, we have it here. Now from here again there should be, it should be taking from secret file, so I have to give a name which will be from the secret file. So secret file is having so many secrets, yeah. Okay, jokes apart, db credentials, and I think so there should be one more space. Not looks good. And then according to the question, I need to do a volume mount for config map. This has to be done in the pod level first, the volumes, and since we haven't, so let's search here if you have any volumes. Yes, we have, but we don't have for um, config maps. So I'll just use this search to use volumes. I got it. Now I want to give this as small v, not capital V, and I need to give the name for this is, let's say, what is the name they want. They didn't specify any name, so I can give as config volume. Then what, it is referring to a config map, right, which should have a name of app config. So inside this I have a name of app config, and then I need to use as volumes as the volume mounts, and here I will give, I again I think this is, I can just refer to your volume mount M capital, and under this we have name, we can give the name of this one. So this is the name of the volume, and I have to give the directory path, so that will be mount path, which is what they are giving for us, like it should be slash config, right. Now I think this is fine. If they ask it is read only, then you can put read only true in the volume mounts, otherwise it is fine. So then I think I'll just copy this. There is some issue, is it? Let me just connect to another tab, and ls vi my part. Let's do now it's working. Okay, now I will just apply this part. Converting line number 17, mapping values are not allowed in this context. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 16 17. Oopsie, this is some copying issue, I guess. Okay, so let's try it again. Now it is created. If I do describe pod my pod, I think now it got started as well, and if you see, it is mounting config volume to this directory, and there is a environment variables from secrets and db url set also from the config map it is taking. So I think we are good with this question. So basically in this question we have seen how to use environment variables in the pods for config maps and secrets and volumes. Like all these three we have implemented using envFrom and volume mounts. So in the next section we will see few more new questions. This is the question we are going to see in the next section, that is in the next video. So until then, signing off. Bye bye. Have a nice day.